Make sure you check out our new sponsor, the Health Blaze. All the information is in the description. Use the promo code above. Goodfellow Unboxing at 18% off of all their natural products from deodorant, pomade, toothpaste, and much, much more. And they have additional discounts on their website as well. That's thehealthblaze.com. Starting December 20th. That promo code is good for 18% off. We go. Keith Thurman says that Golden Boy protected Canelo Alvarez from him, and that, Canelo Alvarez was a cheat. He said a lot of things. Let's talk about it. Goodfellow Sports TV, we in the building. Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Hellblaze, at thehealthblaze.com. Promo code Goodfellow Unboxing. Get you 18% off their all-natural products from lotion, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, and much, much more. You can find the website and the promo code in the description. But Keith Thurman went on a rant. He talked a lot of shit, You can check his Instagram. Fight Hype got a lot of the interviews. I got this one from Concrete Jungle. They caught the screen capture or recorded the screen. And he pretty much said that, Canelo Alvarez, he wanted that fight from the very, very beginning. He asked Golden Boy for Canelo Alvarez. They said not right now. They didn't want to do it. Didn't feel like Canelo could beat Keith Thurman. He went on to mention and he blasted Canelo Alvarez for being a cheater. He said he got all that money. He ain't eating that cheap ass meat. He said he putting steroids in the system, and I commend Keith Thurman for keeping it real. A lot of fighters want to act like and keep it the status quo in boxing, where you act like he didn't get caught cheating, like Gervonta Tank Davis. Said he ain't powerful. He fought Mayweather and this and that. Everybody want to gloss over the fact that Canelo Alvarez cheated. Nobody want to be consistent and blast him from being a cheater. Not Mexicans, not whites, not blacks. Nobody in a boxing game. People act like it never happened. You know what I'm saying? And they do it with a lot of other fighters. Luis Ortiz is one that people do it with. Lamont Peterson is a guy, even though he got cleared, is that people do it with. Dillian White, Tyson Fury. I mean, the list goes on and on. Billy Joe Saunders. None of these dudes get equal opportunity to be called a cheater and get called out every time they spoke on. It should be an asterisk by each one of those fighters that got caught cheating. Instead, more people in the industry and more of the fans get caught on harping on the fighters that test clean to keep, insinuating that they clean. But if they put the energy on letting people know that Canelo Alvarez cheating and the rest of them, keep it 100. Keith Thurman kept 100. He put it to a way that people can understand. He said there's no way he got caught eating that bad meat. He got too much money to be eating that bullshit ass meat, pretty much what he said. He said he got caught cheating. You know what I'm saying? And he says that he likes his chances versus Canelo Alvarez. He said Mayweather didn't even move that much. He said, I'm not saying that Canelo Alvarez can't knock me out. He said he hurt a lot of men and put a lot of men down. But I'm saying my movement, me sticking and moving, is going to give him a lot of problems. If I stick to my game plan, I beat Canelo Alvarez. And that could be true. But he said the boy keep moving up and up in weight. So probably never going to happen with Canelo Alvarez going from 54 to 55 to 55 to 64 and a half to 60 to 68. Fight never happened. You know what I'm saying? Keith Thurman does do some things that can get Canelo Alvarez a lot of problems. You know what I'm saying? I don't think his defense is as impeccable as Mayweather, especially in the pocket. He don't defend like him. He defends in a totally different way. Mayweather is a stick. I mean, Mayweather can defend right in front of your face. He can be standing right across from you. His reflexes and ability to read his opponent and what his opponent gonna do, just off of, I guess, feel, is like no other. Be able to catch it, slip it, it's hard. Keith Thurman, he's a mover. His feet is his best defense. He don't have as much upper body movement as Floyd, and he don't pick shots up and parry shots like Floyd. You know what I'm saying? But what Thurman does do is that he's very offensive while being defensive. That's kind of makes sense. He'll move, but then when he sit down, he throws shots with bad intentions, and he throws them in combination. That had been a fight that, that's a fight that we talked about years ago when Canelo was at 154, when Keith Thurman was beating Carlos Katana, beating Diego Chavez. Even before he got upgraded to super WA champion, we was talking about that fight versus Canelo Alvarez, because Keith Thurman came down from 152 as an amateur to 147. So he's from right around that neighborhood, him, Sean, and Earl. And Canelo Alvarez did cheat, like he said. So you really never know, how good he is and what type of competitive advantages that he is getting, he is getting to this day. Those are facts. A lot of people don't want to hear the truth, but that's the actual fact. How much did he benefit? Is he still taking it? Because 6 months after, 6 months of the Triple G fight, he was suspended in order not to even take one drug test. The first time they caught Canelo Alvarez is the first time they tested him in Mexico. Every other time, he was already in the United States. So, like I said, I'm glad that Keith Thurman, been giving Keith Thurman a lot of flack this week, but I'm glad that Keith Thurman brought that up and he spoke on that. He kept it real. A lot of boxers shy away from TikTok speaking on Canelo Alvarez and him juicing. He cheated. There's no two ways around. Nobody buying nasal spray excuse. Nobody buying blood pressure excuse. Nobody buying your meat excuse. You're not eating in the slums and eating that bullshit meat. You eating the good meat. It's already a built-in excuse. If I ever get caught, we just blame it on the meat. No, bro, he was cheating. Everybody know it. And people knew it for years that Canelo Alvarez was cheating. For years. I don't think he a vicious puncher. I just think he got a good counter-punch ability. He's never knocked out nobody a note. He didn't knock out Triple G. He didn't knock out a punching bag in Chavez Jr. He didn't knock out old man Cotto, old man Shane Mosley. Didn't knock out old man Mayweather. Didn't knock out Austin Trout. He didn't knock Trout down, but he didn't knock him out. Didn't knock out Lara. He's really never knocked out nobody. Kirkland and Gulo, they both was old. They was damaged good after they fought each other, especially after Gulo fought Lara. Didn't knock out a punching bag in Chavez Jr. So, really he is a formidable puncher, but I never put him as a grade A puncher. I always thought he was an above B- B puncher. I say B puncher at 54. But pretty much it ain't gonna happen. It's funny that Keith Thurman said he asked for the fight. And they said no, they promised Jamil Charlo a fight. He was on Golden Boy. They refused to give Jamil Charlo the fight in San Antonio and gave it to James Kirkland. He wrote his release and got released from Golden Boy. Not long, Keith Thurman said he asked Golden Boy for that fight a long time ago, and they said he's not ready. Oscar De La Hoya didn't even want Canelo to fight Austin Trout. He didn't feel like he was ready to beat Austin Trout. He tried to block Canelo from fighting Austin Trout. Canelo overrode him. He said, "I'm gonna fight this guy." But it had been a nice matchup at 54, but Canelo ain't coming back to 54, especially while his clenbuterol, it ain't gonna happen. He ain't coming back to 54. We all know that. So, if Keith Thurman can make it to 160, Keith Thurman barely can make it out the jungle he in. He barely can make it out of 147. How would he do at 54? I think he'd do well at 54. But he got to get back in the rhythm and build his physical strength back up, because right now, he doughy in the body. You can tell. He had a hard time making weight. And that's expected after being off 2 years. He says that also in some of the videos he talked about that, after that he'd be flying to LA and flying to Tokyo to see his wife. So I guess I take it his wife ain't got a visa yet or U.S. citizenship yet. So I take it that may be the case. I believe she is pregnant. So, like I said today, he going back over to Tokyo after this fight. Don't be surprised if he win. You won't see Keith Thurman again for another year. Cali Enigma keeps saying that he's not sold that Keith Thurman is actually back in the rotation. And I believe so. I can believe that. I can believe we won't see Keith again until 2020. But he did promise on his Instagram Live that Earl Spence will be in 2020. He did say that. But like I said before, can we trust him to be active? He need to at least fight 3 times this year. 2 times ain't enough for a fighter to really be in rhythm. 1 time a year is just pathetic. Now, for pay-per-view star, I can see 2 times a year. I understand it. You get in the bag. But for a guy that's on regular Showtime, Fox, ESPN, The Zone, or FS1, you should be fighting, 3 times a year. Really, fighters should be fighting 4 times a year. But a lot of fighters don't choose to stay in shape year round. You see that with Keith Thurman. He wasn't staying in shape when he was over there in Nepal, Tokyo, whichever one he was in. He wasn't staying in shape. But, yep, he did call out Canelo, blasted Canelo. Salute to him. I'll link that source link in the description under source link. Check out the video. Salute to Concrete Jungle. Always working. I see you. But don't forget, we on Facebook, Twitter. Also, can reach out to the email if you got a business question, inquiry, sponsorship. I definitely appreciate everybody for checking in. Also, if you want to make a donation to the channel, that link's in the description. You can do me one better and just share the videos. Don't forget our sponsor, The Hellblaze, at thehellblaze.com. Promo code Goodfellow1Boxing. Get you 18% off immediately off their all-natural products from lotion soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, hair pomade, muscle relaxer rub, deodorant, all natural products. Go hit up The Hellblaze at thehellblaze.com. Promo code Goodfella1Boxing get you 18% off no matter the markdown, discount, or promo or price slashing they got going on. You still get the 18% off on top of that. So the website and promo code is in the description. Once again, I linked the source to Heath Thurman talking shit about Canelo Alvarez in the description under source link. You can check out our Patreon as well. It's only $2 a month for hardcore boxing fan. Once again, I appreciate everybody for checking in. Goodfella Sports TV, one time for the one time. And we're going to continue.